Hey, ladies and gentlemen, all across the globe, welcome to another edition of Power Connections with Dr. Warren Crabb and Dr. Kevin Vaughn. Doc, good to see you today, my friend.
Oh my goodness. Listen, it is so beautiful. I've been waiting on this day all my life. I have never, ever, ever seen anything as beautiful as this is called today. It never existed before. Man, this is so awesome. I am so grateful to be here.
Amen. I thank you so much. We talk about this beautiful day that the Lord has made, ladies and gentlemen. But I tell you what, one of the most beautiful sights is our wives. Our wives are more beautiful than today. So we thank God for our wives. We thank God for our family. God, we thank you for who you are as well, but we thank you for life today. So thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, Dr. Warren Crabb is a licensed minister, ladies and gentlemen. He's also a mental health counselor as well. Ladies and gentlemen, he's also a businessman and radio talk show host, guys, just to name a few there as well. Hey, we want you guys to go to the drproject.com to learn more about Dr. Warren Crabb before we get started. The drproject.com for more information about Doc. I highly recommend you book him on your networks as well, folks. So if you have a podcast, radio, television network, global Siri, global iHeartRadio, whatever you guys got out there, you need to have Doc on your program to share with your audience as well as we talk about this day today. So we're going to let Doc tell us what he's going to talk about. Guy, he's got another powerful topic for us on Power Connections. Doc, take it away, my friend.
All right. We are first of all, let me say this. Brother Kevin, thank you so much for having me here week after week after week. This week on the Doctor Project, my podcast, we celebrated our 40th episode.
Yeah.
You know, I know that's nothing compared to your hundreds of episodes, but it's weekly. So we've been going straight for 40 weeks total. Today we're going to talk about the process, understanding life's journey.
Yes, sir.
Now, and the reason I brought this topic up is because a lot of us as human beings do not understand the process of life.
Right.
If it was easy to understand, people wouldn't commit suicide.
Right.
You know, if it was easy to understand, nobody would be depressed.
Right.
If it was easy to understand, we wouldn't have to worry about taking medications for PTSD or for depression or anxiety and those kind of things.
Yes, sir.
Okay, but it is not easy to understand, and the reason why it's not easy to understand is because nobody told us. Well, today I'm going to tell you. Okay, I'm going to give you some information. You can do some research after you hear these words, and I guarantee you will leave this day better than you found it.
Yeah, Doc. I love it.
Okay. The process of life's journey starts before you are in the womb. I was in church last night. The pastor said, God knew you before you was a wink in your father's eye to your mother. He knew you before you was a wink in your father's eye to your mother. All right. So the process had already started. It's documented.
Wow.
That before you're in your mother's womb. Matter of fact, it's documented that before the foundation of the world, your whole life was already known by the creator of the heavens and the earth.
That's powerful, Doc.
Right? Yes. So, but the problem is we don't understand it. He understands it. He knows where we're going. He knows what we got to go through. He knows that everything that I've been through made me who I am today so that I can become who I'm going to be. This is not it. It's not over. I'm still breathing. I still have a chance to develop, a chance to evolve, a chance to grow.
Yeah.
Okay? Because I understand life's journey, the process. All right? Please excuse me because I'm in my vehicle. You know, I live a very, very busy life. I'm sitting in front of my office. It's 7:41 in the morning, Eastern Standard Time. And in a few minutes, I'll be at my desk. This is part of life's journey, the process of life's journey that I have to go through as a human being. All right, let me start off by saying this also. My people, I'm talking about my people. They pee, poop, live, and die. If you don't pee, poop, live, and die, you ain't my people. You understand what I'm saying? That means that the pastor was saying last night you could fit 1.3 million planet Earths in the sun.
Wow.
1.3 million of these planets in that little teeny sun, and that's a little teeny sun up there.
Right, exactly.
That's a little teeny one. That's a little teeny weeny compared to, say, Beetlejuice, where you could fit 14 trillion of our suns into Beetlejuice. You know, the magnificence of creation is beyond our understanding. That's why we're constantly learning. But we are beings that pee, poop, live, and die on a little teeny speck of dust.
Yeah.
In the middle of all.
That's amazing.
So I know for a fact that this is a process.
Yes.
To get somewhere else. Okay? I mean, once we come out and take the shackles off of our mind.
Yeah.
And open our minds to the beauty of creation, you know that there are no limits. Because we can't even comprehend. Another thing the pastor said last night, he said, God is so great that when they asked to see him, he said, I tell you what, turn your back and I'm going to walk past you.
I know.
You know, because you can't behold me. You know, we have to leave here and get a whole new body in order to behold. And then even then, it's just like, so powerful. You know, you have to get a whole new body. This body can't even come in the presence. It's like trying to walk into this sun that we're under. You know, so the process goes all the way back since before the foundation of the world. That means nobody is here by accident. Nobody is here for nothing. And everybody is here for a reason.
Yep.
Once you understand that part, then the journey begins. Now, when we come out of the womb, as people. We just don't know anything about where we're at.
Right.
All right. We come out of the womb as an alien on a planet.
Yeah.
Okay. We don't know how to walk. We don't know how to talk. So we study people. Okay. Yeah. And we want to. I remember my son. He was very, very angry because he could not stand up and take a step.
Wow.
He was very angry. He couldn't accomplish that. He was determined to take his first step. And when he did, it's been on and popping ever since. Can't slow down.
Exactly.
All right. So that was a process he had to go through. Then we had to teach him things. But in order to teach children, first of all, you have to understand that children are not pets.
All right.
They're not hobbies. They're not any of that stuff. They're human beings. They deserve the respect of the same respect that a human being that will punch you in your mouth if you disrespected them. All right, they deserve that much respect because they are human beings who are little sponges. And what they take in is what they process as they grow. So we tell little girls, keep your skirt down. Don't switch. We tell the boys, pull your pants up. Speak clear English. You know, stay healthy. These are the things that we put into their minds, or what was put into our minds as children. We were taught when you sit at the table, do not put your elbows on the table. We were taught, don't smack, don't talk with food in your mouth, and don't sing at the table. All right, those things instituted into us a certain type of class. For those of us who were raised like that, some people wasn't raised like that. They just, was raised, not that the parents were bad. It's just, a case of ignorance.
Yeah.
That the parents didn't know what to teach their children, about having class and about having dignity, about having honor, about having self-respect, about helping others, wanting for others what you want for yourself. All these things are developed as we grow. The process is when we become, we go through life in 7-year stages, okay?
Yeah. Yeah.
Every 7 years, it's a new stage of life. The first 7 years, you're developing, your character. The second 7 years, you're developing your personality. The third 7 years, you're supposed to be developing your goal. When you turn 21, you become an adult. That don't make you a man or a woman. That makes you an adult. That 7 years, when you're going to 28, that's when you start really, really concentrating on what your life's purpose is supposed to be. But unfortunately, during this stage, a lot of people are caught up in other things that has to do with other people and, satisfying other people and making sure other people and other people and other people, and we leave ourselves out.
Yeah.
When we're supposed to be self-developing at this stage. From the stage of 28 to 35, this is the stage where you're supposed to start becoming concrete in your purpose. That means that by the time you're 35 years old, you're supposed to know your life's purpose.
Yeah.
All right. At 40 years old, we become grown. We become an adult at 21. When you return, my father and his father said you become a man at 40 years old. You become an adult at 21, but you ain't no man yet.
Yeah.
You're still growing. All right. You have to grow and live and experience. You have to live. You have to cry. You have to laugh. You have to hurt. You have to feel. You have to love. I mean, all these experiences is what makes you who you are.
Yeah.
This is life's journey. Who was it? Joy and pain. It's like sunshine and rain. See, we have music on the time that taught us life's lessons, taught us how to treat women.
That's Frankie Beverly and Mays.
Yeah, Frankie Beverly and Mays. Yeah, Mays featuring Frankie Beverly to be accurate.
Yeah.
They taught us, treat her like a lady. They taught us, I like opening doors, picking up the hankies off the floor. Treat her like a lady. Light her cigarette if she smokes, even help her with the coke. These are the things that was instilled in us as young men. We wasn't taught, my Glock is shiny, I can shoot it, I will shoot it, then I run from the police, then they beat me up, and then they lock me up, and then I get killed. That's not what we were taught.
Amazing. Just
Yes. So the development that I'm gonna use the I statement that I personally have gone through with my life. In my life, it was a constant development.
Yes.
Constant.
Yeah.
It never stayed still. It never stopped producing. It never stopped growing. It never stopped enhancing. It never stops evolving.
Doing right now.
See, evolution is real.
Right.
Everything in the universe is expanding. You don't think we're expanding too? Of course we are. We call it age. We just put a word to it. But it's expanding. You're becoming wiser. You're becoming better. You're becoming closer to creation, more in tune with nature. And this comes from breathing and living over time. Okay, so young people, I'm not telling you, all right, that you ain't got it going on. What I'm telling you is, this ain't it.
Right.
There's more.
Yeah, seek a higher. It's higher.
Seek yourself 5, 10, 15, 20 years from now.
It's higher, guys.
Yes. I want all my young people to fail big if you're going to fail. Think big. Do some things that's never been done before, or do some different that's been done before. Do what's been done before differently even, but do something with your life. Do something with your precious 86,400 seconds that you get every day. And get refreshed every day. Every day you get a fresh 86,400 seconds. What you gonna do with it? This is the process of understanding life's journey. All right, I'm going to get to the meat and potatoes of it here. In life, all right, every human being, I don't care how much money you have, I don't care how poor you are. I don't care
Mm-hmm.
what color you are. I'm talking about everybody that pee and poop, live and die.
Mm-hmm.
These are the people I'm talking to.
Mm-hmm.
If you're not in that crowd, I'm not talking to you. Check this out. You don't have to like me. We don't have to agree. We don't have to have the same points of view. We don't have to have the same culture. None of that. But we pee, poop, live, and die. Can't get away from that. We got that in common.
Yes.
Okay. So me, because I have the love of God in my heart, I'm trying to be like this guy named Jesus who walks around just loving people. That's all he did his entire life. And here we are, 2023 years later, still talking about it.
Yeah.
That's powerful.
Yes,
See? So we have to know that today is not the end of the journey. Today is a brand new beginning of a brand new journey.
Yeah.
And every day is a brand new beginning. All 86,400 seconds of it belong to us personally. It doesn't belong to anybody else. I remember a long time ago in church, I'm like, man, but how can this dude Jesus, what do you want with me? Come on now, excuse me. I'm not into organized religions and things. Okay, I am into. Oh, excuse me, one second. I haven't made it.
That's okay, Doc. That's okay. No problem. Hey, we're gonna take a commercial break. You good? Oh, good. You good? Yeah.
Yep. So I'm not into organized religion. I've never been into that. I've always been in search of self, and I know this is not me. This part here is not me.
Right.
This here is going to wither away and turn to dust. Right. I know I am invisible.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
I am invisible.
Yeah, that's a good way to look at it, Doc.
So I know that, because I looked into me and I found me. I said, oh, there you go. You're in there. Oh, you're separate from this. Okay. Once I realized I was separate from this flesh, I knew there was some other thing that was included in that I had no idea. There it is. I looked in the mirror and hey, that's somebody else. That's what it looked like, but that's not me. Okay? This avatar that I walk in to travel on this plane is a gift. Some of us don't have strong avatars.
Right.
All right. Some of us have avatars that serve other purposes to inspire other people.
Yeah.
All right. Some of us have. I told you about the man. I told you about the man that had no arms and legs, and he goes around the world, motivating people.
Yeah, exactly.
He's married to a beautiful woman. He has beautiful children.
Yeah.
He has no arms and no legs, and he's the happiest person I've ever seen.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So it doesn't matter what's on the outside.
Right.
It's what's the invisible part that expands with the universe continuously, nonstop. But it happens so slowly that we stop paying attention to it.
Yeah.
So we think that the situation that we're in presently is it. But if you think back 10 years, 20 years, 5 years, 2 years ago, you were in a situation then.
Right.
You were. Everybody was. It was in a situation that we didn't see any way out of it.
Yeah.
Didn't understand what we were going through. Oh my God, it was so stressful. Oh my God, it was so depressing. Oh my God. Okay, but here we are today. So it's obvious we got through it.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Okay.
That's powerful.
I get through things about something that says it's the substance of things unseen and the proof, the evidence of things believed in. Excuse me. It's called faith.
Mm-hmm.
I know for a fact that I have never died since I've been on this planet. Because you only get to die once.
Yeah.
That means I made it to today.
Yeah.
It's really that simple.
Called life, ladies and gentlemen. It's called life.
Yes.
We're living
really
right
that
now.
simple.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, let's not complicate it. I never died before. It's like I've never lived this day before. It's all a new process.
Mm-hmm.
You only get to die once on this planet. Once you die on this planet and this avatar deteriorates, the invisible parts go elsewhere.
I love it.
Depending on your beliefs, I'm not even going to go there, but I'm going to tell you that it goes elsewhere. Even if you believe you sit there in the dark for eternity, it's
Right.
elsewhere.
Right. Right. Exactly.
It's not here. You won't be walking the earth,
Right.
okay? You
Right.
won't be smelling the grass. You won't be watching the squirrels in the trees. You know, you won't have frogs coming up to you saying good morning every morning.
Exactly.
You know, we
Wow.
are finished. We're not finished. This is only the beginning of a new stage.
That's right. It's a wonderful journey, Doc. It's a wonderful journey. That's what it's all about, folks. And we've got to embrace that. Hey, guys, if you're just joining us, this is Dr. Warren Crabb, guys. This is Power Connections. This is where we have Brother Crabb on every week to talk about a wonderful topic. Today's topic is the process of understanding life's journey. What a powerful area. And guess what, guys? You're going to need some tools, guys. You're going to need some tools. I want to encourage you guys to ask a lot of questions. For those who don't know, say, hey, can you help me out? Because you're going to need some mentors, you're going to need some teachers, trainers, and coaches and life coaches and all the above folks to help you out today. And that's what Doc's talking about. Hey, if you guys want to get more involved and also learn more about Dr. Crabb's network of businesses and ministry, if you will, as well, go to the drproject.com, the drproject.com. Hey, this is Power Connections, Dr. Warren Crabb, Elder Kevin Vaughn. Doc, this is powerful, man. Thank you so much for this powerful topic today.
Yes, sir. Now, I want to talk to a certain type of people.
Yeah.
I want to talk to the people that are caught in a rut.
Yeah.
All right. For those who don't understand that language, that means that we do the same thing day in and day out. We don't see any progress. We may save a few dollars, but we don't see any progress. We don't see any growth. We don't see any evolution, but we're happy.
Yeah.
We have life. We have love. We have a nice two-car garage house with a white picket fence and a dog named Spot. You know, but we have what they consider as the American dream. Okay, and a lot of people are very satisfied to live their life until they get old, and then they, retire, and they enjoy the last of their life, and they grow closer to their loved ones, their mates, their family, their grandchildren. They behold their grandchildren and hold them in their arms and teach them things and give them love, and then they leave.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with their life.
Amen.
I'm trying to tell you, there's a beautiful thing, but there are others that's not enough. For me, that's not enough.
Yeah.
I do not believe that everything that I went through that made me who I am today was for my benefit. See, if you've been touched, if you have a spirit of the Spirit of God in you, and He gives you grace and mercy, He teaches you how to respect and how to appreciate, and He gives you all these qualities. It's not for me. It's for me to share.
Right.
It's for me to give it away. Lift somebody else up.
Amen.
That's what it's all about at the end of the day.
Yep.
Lifting up humanity, making this place a better place. This little speck of dust in the middle of nowhere that revolves around the sun perfectly, just enough. If we was 1 mile closer, we'll burn up. We would be just enough from the sun, and it turns like this, so that the sun hits every part of the planet.
Yeah.
That is magnificent. The science in that is just mind blowing.
Right.
But guess what? You work the same way. We work the same way as human beings. Our insides are a mirror of what you see with your eyeballs.
Yeah. Praise God.
Okay? We are not in the universe. The universe is in us.
Yep. Amen. I love it, Doc.
And it does exactly what we tell it to do.
Yeah.
So if you say, I'm a failure, then I don't care who comes. Bill Gates can come up and give you $1 trillion. You're still a failure because you said you were a failure. If you say that I'm a winner, I'm gonna just go into the scripture for a minute. For Pastor Al Duncan, he came with it last night. All right, he said that we are fearfully and wonderfully made.
Yes,
He
we
went
are.
through the first 14 verses of 193rd Psalm. And it starts off by saying that God knows, David was saying, you know me, if I hide in the dark, you there. If I go to the mountaintop, you there. If I cross and go to the farthest reaches of the sea, you there. If I go in the heavens, you there. If I go beneath, you there. I can't get away from you because you're everywhere.
Right.
So that tells me that
Yeah.
I am responsible for my, you ready for this? Actions, thoughts, deeds, and feelings.
Yep.
It's being recorded in something called the Book of Life.
Yeah.
And when they open the Book of Life, they're going to show you your every action, thought, deed, and feeling.
Yeah.
And you're going to be held accountable for your every action, thought, deed, and feeling. So everything that God gives you, know that it is not for you.
Yeah.
It's for you to share. Everything that He gives you is for you to share. Make somebody smile today. Huh? You remember one episode we said we're going to walk up to people and say, and what do you have to smile about today?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
What's going on good in your life today? These are the things that keep the planet turning.
Yes, I love it.
During the COVID shutdown, when they shut down the country, people were not allowed to have physical contact with other human beings.
Right.
If they weren't, and even sometimes in the immediate family, people who are under the household, they stay separate. All right. What happened when that happened? Because human contact, when you're born, the first thing that they do is put you on your mother's tummy. You have to have that human contact immediately.
Yeah.
That's how imperative it is.
Yeah.
All right. And it keeps the world turning. Now, so when the human contact stops, the world turns a little bit on its axis. Now.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. Yeah. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, this is Power Connections with Dr. Warren Crabb. Having a little delay there on Wi-Fi, which is okay. Hey, we've been talking about the process of understanding life's journey with Dr. Warren Crabb today. Doc, hope you can hear me. We're freezing up just a little. There we go.
These things are important.
Yes, sir.
To know about. This is your development.
Yep.
While you're here on this planet. When you find these things out and you put them to your use.
Yes.
You put them to the things that are going on in your life. You put it to the things that you understand. You put it to the things that are approaching you. You put it to the things that you've been through. You put it to the things that you're going to go through. Okay. It's a process.
Yes, it is.
Okay, let me simplify it just a little bit more for those who don't understand that think I'm talking gibberish. When we get up in the morning, we take a shower. Some of us shave. We may have some coffee and a bagel or English muffin, just something to put on our stomach to begin our day. A cup of tea, just something warm on our stomach to begin our day, the process of the day. Then we get in our cars, our vehicles, our trucks, our airplanes or our boats, and we go out into the world. We leave the safety of the nest from where we lay our head, because that's the nest. That's where you go back to. That's where nobody else is involved in. Only the people who live there that really know you are allowed to be there. I call it the Crabb Shack. So I go back. When I come out of the Crabb Shack, I know that I'm coming out into the world, that I am vulnerable to the things in the world. So I need a shield of protection around me. All right. In one verse it says the whole armor of God, from the head all the way to the feet. You're armored down, you're ready. Okay. Then we go out to the world. We go through traffic, we get to our jobs, we do a good job. We clock in when we're supposed to clock in, we take our lunch breaks, we clock out for our lunch breaks, we clock back in, we go back to work, and then at 5 o'clock or 6 o'clock or whatever your shift is, you clock out, you get back into your vehicle, and you head back to the Crabb Shack. Now, what goes on there? The
Yeah.
between sun up and sundown
Yeah.
was taken up.
Yeah. Powerful.
And the energy that was put forth, it was put forth for other people.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it was put forth for you, to have yourself with food, clothing, and shelter.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but once you are providing food, clothing, and shelter, but it's just they name it the basic essentials of life: food, clothing, and shelter. All right. Once you do that, then the work begins, because now it's time to work on you. It's time to work on relationships. It's time to work on your relationship with your creator, with your mate, with your children, with yourself, with your immediate family, with your extended family, with your community, and with the planet.
Oh, I love it, Doc. This is powerful. Hey, guys, this is so powerful because this is the best day of our life, ladies and gentlemen, right now, today. And we're talking about that today with Dr. Warren Crabb. We want you guys to understand the process. And we want you also to embrace the process of life, guys, each and every day. We want you to start anew today. Start anew today. Hey, guys, I want you guys to go to the drproject.com and learn more about Doc. He's got some powerful stuff. Doc, you got to tell us about those radio programs, too, that you're hosting now as well. So people can come.
Well, yesterday was my first day on Black Power 96.3, St. Petersburg, Florida.
Love it.
I had an awesome show.
Yeah.
They call it the Dr. Crabb Show.
Yeah.
I had an awesome guest on there. It was different than my radio network because it was live radio. My radio network is actually recorded, so but you can listen to all kinds. You use Power Connections on the talk show. I have music. I have Christian music. I have all kinds of music stations. And then I have my ex-cons Living in the World Today station. It's full of announcements about what's going on as far as people who are returning to society from incarceration. Yesterday, the response, it was overwhelming.
Yeah.
It was a beautiful thing. The people in St. Petersburg embraced me, and it was a beautiful thing because they embraced me live on the airwaves. And the Doctor Project, my podcast, this week, we had 2 awesome guests on there. Next week, we're going to have 3 guests. World changers. That's all I have on my show. World changers. And it was my 40th episode. This week just passed. Every week we come, we bring it, and every week we try to outdo the last week, which is really hard. But we've been, it's been awesome. It's been an awesome journey. When I found out what my talent was, because I grew up on stage singing and dancing and acting, doing stand-up comedy, things like that, and then I became a salesman, a telephone salesman at the call centers and things, and people would tell me, you have a radio voice.
Yeah, absolutely.
You have a radio voice. You need to be on the radio. But now I'm on the radio. I am not only on my radio, Dr. Crabb Radio Network. I am also on, the airwaves, and you can listen to me every Wednesday at 4:00 on blackpower96.org. It's also on the internet. Blackpower96.org.
Fantastic.
All right. Also, this here.
Yeah.
All right. Sales are going through the roof. I want you to know this is a powerful, powerful testimony of life. Okay, this has nothing to do with Marilyn Monroe. Finding Norma Jean is the name of the book. Is because it was written about her nephew's life. Okay, out of Brooklyn, New York. This is the only book in history that's ever been written about the Mortensen side of Marilyn Monroe's family. Her name is Norma Jean Mortensen. This is the only book that's ever wrote about the Mortensen side of her life, her family. I stay active. Every day there's a new adventure. I love my life today. All right, and it's crazy. It's crazy. Things don't go like I think they should go. They go exactly how they're supposed to go. And I may not understand it all the time, but I am so in line with being obedient to the Creator that I just sit. If I don't understand, I just watch it develop. This is a natural process that human beings need to go through. I want to talk to the people very quickly because I know we're about to go. All right. I want to talk to people who have depression, anxiety, PTSD, and those kind of mental health issues.
Yeah.
When we talked about fear, I told you that children fear things in the dark, and to them, it may be actually real. All right. We talked about how terror oozes through the pores of your skin, and that's how animals are able to smell your fear. All right. It's a real life entity in us. But do not fear living. I'm going to say it again. Do not fear living.
Yeah.
It's a process.
Yeah.
You're going to have to go through to get through. Nobody said it was going to be easy. Nobody said it was going to be all peaches and cream. But we all say that you can do it and be successful.
Amen. That's great, Doc.
Yes.
It's a great gift, guys. It's a great
Yes.
gift. Our lives is a gift from
Absolutely.
God, ladies and gentlemen. We got to treat it like a gift. And I love it. That's wonderful.
And that's what it is. It is a gift, just like my voice.
Yeah.
It's my gift. God gave me this voice. I promise you, I did not create this voice.
Amen.
I only enhanced it. I practiced it. You wouldn't believe that I had a speech impediment at one time.
Oh, really?
You know, yes. I used to slur my word, slur my words. You know, and now I hear the brothers out there, yeah, my nigga, you know, because I was just thinking about
Yeah.
And I used to talk like that. I used to speak like that. I used to stand in front of the mirror and say AEILU to myself until I learned how to pronounce the verbs and to pronounce the total word. Every letter in the word. And then I was able to relax with my language once I understood the English language and the sounds that are produced. And then I developed the voice that I have. I practiced it, and I became, hi, this is Warren with exclusive insurance. You know, and I went to some job interviews.
Yeah.
They say I sound like a commercial. They didn't hire me. They didn't hire me because of the way that I speak. But other jobs did hire me, and I was greatly successful on the telephones when I did this work. So now that I've developed into the doctor, you know, my voice again, which I did not create, I'm only enhancing it by practicing it, by training it, just like I would if I was a weightlifter. I would lift those weights until my muscles got I do that with my voice. I practice. I lift weights with my voice, with my vocal cords. And he gave me this gift. He didn't give it to me for me. He gave it to me to inspire others, to help others understand, to reach out to others, to let people know that you're okay. What you're going through, I promise you, you're not the first person in history to go through it, and you won't be the last.
That's right. Thank you so much, Dr. Crabb, today. Hey, guys, this is Power Connections with Dr. Warren Crabb, Dr. Kevin Vaughn with you. And we've been talking about the process of understanding life's journey. It could go for weeks just talking about that topic, no doubt about that, ladies and gentlemen. But we want you to enjoy the moment, enjoy today. We want you, those who are getting started on their day right now, it's 8:18 right now, Eastern Standard Time. You guys are getting ready for your day. We want you to have a productive day, an awesome day, and an intentional day as well. And know that you're in charge of your day, folks. You can mandate what you're going to do today, folks. So get things done and be in process, be in the process, be part of the process. But most of all, have a great attitude in that process, folks, because it is a wonderful journey. Doc, what a great topic, man. What a great topic, man. I love it. Appreciate you on that one.
In closing, here's the doctor's prescription for the week. Leave each day better than you find it.
There you go.
I guarantee you in 365 days, you'll be 365 times better.
Yes, I love it. I love it, man. Powerful. Hey, guys, I want you to go to the drproject.com, the drproject.com. I want you guys to book Doc too on your network, guy. Everybody listening to this, later on. If you have a network of any type, podcast, television, whatever, live shows, all the above, pre-recorded shows, you need to invite Doc on your show to come on and talk about a topic of your choice, his choice as well, on top of that, guys. So let's get excited about this day and remember that the Lord is in charge of all things. We just talked about a little bit of that, but God has got everything in sync properly. Everything He's put together is in sync. And understand that, folks. So therefore, we have purpose, and we're supposed to be here today. So thank you so much for joining us today. Doc, as always, thank you so much for your time today on Power Connections.
Thank you.
All right. Hey, y'all, take care. Hey, remember to, let's leave you with this, folks. Remember to always out-love, out-serve, and out-forgive each other. And remember, there's nothing you can do. You put your mind to it, folks. It's all about the mindset. We want you to have a great day today. Doc, thank you so much, sir. Have a great day today, my friend.
My pleasure. My pleasure.
God bless, sir.